back to Erie's Witchcraft. So today is hashtag Witchy Wisdom Wednesdays. Try to say that 3 times fast, like I dare you. But it is a wonderful group of witches presenting this collaboration. And they are quite an amazing bunch, and I want to thank them for allowing me to participate. So, Pagan Pathways, Amethyst Ascension, AstariaSen, Earth Spiderweaver, and that Tarot Lady, and Aurora Dawn. Let's do this, ladies. Today we're talking about herbs and foraging in your back garden or your local forest. I'm in this amazing forest, and a lot of these herbs are foreign to me because I moved from New York to Ireland, but I am learning thanks to a Celtic witch friend of mine helping me identify some of these. But that brings me to my first tip while foraging: being able to properly identify the herbs that you are collecting, or even if you are attracted to them, just use caution if you do not know if they're poisonous or not. But one good system I found to help you with this, or it helped me since it's foreign, and if anyone else kind of has that issue, is to look up common herbs that grow in the area, and then get a book or photo album, the ones that peel and stick, do little name tags of the herbs and their properties, and then get the herbs and literally just stick them under there. So when you do go out to forage, you can then properly and have help looking to your book to identify your herbs that you are searching for. So I've done this a few times in my Book of Shadows. I do plan on getting a little photo album to make it a bit easier and just make it only for my herbs. That is the first tip. So my second tip I wanted to give you guys would be, okay, so the second tip I wanted to give you guys, sorry I had to pause it for a moment to let some people go by. The second tip I would like to give you guys while foraging is the more energy and effort you give your magic, the better the results. So for your rituals or other purposes you may be using them, the more effort and energy you put in gets you better results. If you order them online, of course they'll work. But if you go out and physically put the effort in to forage your herbs, then that makes it that much more powerful, and usually the spirits pay attention to our efforts. So my next tip is almost every path can benefit from herbs, especially for rituals, offerings, and spells. We use herbs in every path, every tradition, and for good reason. And foraging your magical herbs is kind of a traditional way of doing it. So I wanted to point that out because I think that's just a really amazing fact. Which brings me to my next tip. Not only herbs can be foraged, okay, and energy items of nature. See that rock out there? Very pretty moss growing on it. That is useful. Do you see the stones down here where the water flows through them? Very magical energy moving throughout them. So be creative. Pine cones, for example, they are used traditionally on druid wands back in the day and can be used for other properties in our witchcraft today. If you are attracted to an herb or a plant and you don't really know why or what to use it for, or even a nature item like stones, sticks, pick them up. if you're attracted to them, you might find future use for it. One other tip as well, while you're at it and getting your herbs and other items, why don't you, for example, get some dirt from under the water? That can be powerful, especially for making ancestor work jars or other jars you might need it for. Be creative, be free. There is such a variety in nature that we can use for magical purposes. So it's quite interesting that the lockdown helped most of us kind of result back to these traditional ways of foraging. And like I said, the spirits do observe our efforts. Here in Ireland especially, because the Fae and lore is so respected and known, especially with gardens and herbs. It's amazing to explore and find the magic in your own backyard and claim your resources from around you. The possibilities are kind of endless. And like I said before, guys, keep toxic plants in mind, carry gloves with you. So if you can't identify one, you can safely forage it for future use. And some herbs are not poisonous until you burn them. So just keep that in mind when you are foraging. Now, let's collect some herbs. So I am going to be foraging my own herbs just to share it with you guys. Beautiful day, awesome stuff. And I'm just gonna kind of identify what I can, but a lot of these, like I said, are foreign to me, so I'm gonna just kind of grab whatever I feel attracted to. So I'm using kind of my energy sense in this for possible future uses. So I want to show you guys. Oh, look at them all, look at them all, look at them all. What shall I pick first? Right here, guys, there's floating petals falling. I'm just looking for areas to forage, and oh my god, I'm so excited because I don't know where to start. There's so many, but definitely feel Fae energy here. Yes. So I found these thorny type of leaves. Now I think I know what they are, but I'm not going to really put out there a title because I'm not absolutely sure. Going to another country may make you feel like you don't know as much as you thought you did. But I think these could be used in baneful magic as well as defense magic. But I will look into that more. Right here is a perfect example of what I was talking about with nature magical items, other than, they're related to herbs, but wands, guys, right here, wands. So here's another example about how I was talking about feeling the magic in things, even if you don't quite know what for. This tree feels so powerful to me, and I think some of the things growing on it would be just as powerful. So I am going to collect some of these ivies, of course, using caution. Okay, I've never seen this before, guys, but this is exciting. What is this? They look like something from Alice in Wonderland. I am having a freaking ball. I love this. Look at that. This is going to be used for something. I don't know what, but something. Imagine making that your magical staff. My son, he's out here helping me forage. He is a practitioner.
W for witches.
Look what I found. Again, I'm so sorry I can't identify a lot of these. Maybe I will do a follow-up video telling you guys and showing you what they are. But I know it could be powerful. I feel it. Nuts and pine cones. Don't mind if I yes. Queen of this magical realm. I am going to take moss from this throne. And I'm going to pick up a few stones and leaves from this area because I really feel the energy here, the flow, maybe even some water. I do need to forage some natural water. I think I may do that here. Okay, I know it's about herbs and foraging and all, but I just wanted to add this because I'm walking by this water and I stumbled across this. And what's interesting is there are still pagans around, there are still druids. Yes, I'm not the only one foraging herbs here, guys. Alright, so we got some dandelions here. I'm gonna collect a few of those. I'm not quite sure what this plant is, but it mesmerizes me. So guys, I'm going home with a lot of herbs today. Yes, indeed. And I'm so excited to share this with you. Just kind of give you some tips and a way of looking at foraging. Again, everywhere I look, this is a witch's gold mine. Here are those strange Alice in Wonderland plants I stumbled across earlier, but these looked a bit more bloomed and have more color to them. Definitely going to take some of these home. Out of everything I've seen, I think these have definitely attracted me the most. I think this is what they look like when they fully bloom and they curve up. So it kind of trying to identify, but and then these ones here, thorns, definitely useful. Hex work, defense magic, definitely. Thorns are very useful. We can always use dandelions for many things. Not only can you make teas and stuff, dandelions have many useful properties as well. Fun and neat fact, I like to use these ones for wishes or manifesting things. A while back I did a video, created a spell using one of these. And or you can wish for negative things to fly away from you when you blow it away. Look at that big, beautiful one. Sorry. I do hate, you know, they are alive. I'm killing them. Oh, my nails got dirty out here. Sorry, guys. And I'm going to take a few of these. Thank you. I thank the plants. Call me weird, but they are living.
No.
So, just a funny thing, we're walking up this path for more foraging. And there is a giant hole. I am so curious to know what's in there, but that's not what we're doing here. So let's move on, find us some more magical herbs.
Sorry.
I'm gonna get me some of that moss right there. Definitely. My son's looking for his own herbs. Now, one I would definitely like to find, don't know if it's actually in Northern Ireland, but I'd like to find and identify mandrake root. But I don't know if that will happen. But we're gonna try, guys. If not, this forest is plentiful. A white feather, I'm definitely taking it. Again, for protection, blessings, a lot of your lighter magic, angel stuff, they're really useful. As well as berries. I'm pretty sure this one's toxic, so I need to take precaution just because I'm not sure. Not sure if this is actual flint or not, but I'm going to take this in case it is. Alrighty guys, so that was kind of my take on when it comes to foraging. Now if I could identify most of these, probably would have been a bit better. I do apologize for that, and I will do a follow-up identifying what I collected here and showed you. But those were a few of my tips and my pointers when it comes to foraging in your backyard or in nature. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and make sure you check out the other channels that will be listed in the description. 6 different witches, 6 different takes.